Michael Whitehead, doing laser, triflex, Graston, and exercises. These are the sheets. Can you see that okay? Good. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is perform laser at the C1 myotone, and we're going to set the laser to 9, 16, 42, and 53. We're going to come over to our patient, and we're going to first test the myotone. We're going to use any strong muscle group. Have the patient flex their head forward for C1, and we're going to test it, and it's weak. And the first thing we're going to do is stack the lasers here, the neurologic and the other one, and we're going to treat C1. Like such. Then we'd come back, we'd pause it. We come back and test the test C1 again. And it once again goes weak. So we would then treat the spine with the neurologic, and then we would treat the anterior scalenes, or the SCN. Start it. Then stop, and we test again. And it's so much stronger. All right, next we'll do triflex. Say a patient has an anterior translation distortion, so we set the headpiece here at the appropriate height. I'd have the patient turn around with their back facing the triflex machine. I'd have him first translate his head anterior and come back, and then I would have him push against the pad. I would have him do 3 sets of 6 at a slow pace. Then we would increase the resistance. Then we do 3 sets of 10 at a slow pace. And finally, we do 3 sets of 15 at a slow pace. Moving on to Graston. And we're going to perform Graston on his supraspinatus. Take off your shirt. Good.
That's a good idea, by the way.
You all right? Yep. I didn't want it to move on you. Okay. We start. We start with a warm-up of the muscle. We're going to work on his left supraspinatus. And in order to warm it up, we're just going to have him do some abduction. Maybe 5 times to warm up the muscle.
Pick up the pace, phone's going to die.
Okay. And then we would begin treatment. We first lube him up. I don't think I can say that, but that's what we're doing. And then we use the scanner, and we would search for any nodules. There'd be one right there. And then we would go in a star pattern to find the angle of the adhesion, and then we would treat. And I would do that until for 2 minutes or until excessive petechiae form. And then we would stretch the muscle. So yeah, I'd actually have him do this. Help stretch the muscle out. And then we would exercise the muscle again, do some more abductions. And finally, we would actually put a cold pack on the person. And then our exercise is bridge on ball. And we'd be supine, put our heels on the ball. We'd start here. And then that would be our first, we'd start there. Our second progression would be to bring the arms in. Our third progression would be to lift the arms out away from the chest. Each time we get apart.